All right, ladies, so I want to go over bench pressing, and a very common question is, why do people bench and have an arch in their back? So, two different situations. One, if you follow people who power lift, you're going to see them have a really extreme arch in their back. I mean, I can't even get as extreme as they get, but they really get arched because it's going to decrease the range of motion that they need in order to get down to their chest and back up. So they don't have to go as far, and if they're lifting a lot of weight, it just helps them be able to move the weight as opposed to having less of an arch. So that's one situation. But in normal situations with just regular lifting, an arch is still beneficial because it's going to allow our shoulder blades to get packed flush right with the bench, keep our shoulders from internally rotating, make sure we have a nice stable grip on the bench when we're benching, because we want the movement to be our pecs, we don't want it to be pressure on our shoulders. And a lot of times when we're flat, it's very easy to start benching and putting all that pressure right here on our delts. We don't want that. We want to be flat against the bench using our pecs. So when you set up the bench, first of all, you want to have the bar right above eye level. Your hands, it depends per person, but generally you want them a little bit wider than shoulder width. And you're going to, when you lay down, you're going to scoot your butt up, put your feet back a little bit behind your knees, and really secure that back flat with your shoulder blades kind of pitched together so that you're flat on the bench. You're gonna breathe and stabilize your core. And the reason for this arch is also so that we can elicit help from our lower body, because benching is a compound movement. So we unrack, get our bar set up, shoulder blades flat, come down, and then we think about not pushing the bar up, but pushing through the ground, starting with our feet, pushing through, pretending we're trying to push our body through the bench. So if you focus more on that, it becomes much easier to push through, keeping those shoulder blades flat. And this same concept applies to dumbbells. So I know a lot of people are not benching with a barbell right now since we're stuck at home, but you would use the exact same concept with dumbbells. I have my head back here. Get yourself set up. Pack those shoulders in. Slight arch. Push through the ground, which will automatically push those weights up. And I feel this entirely in my pec, and my shoulders aren't taking the strain of the weight.